cadre. Let me adjust that just a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm going to kind of do a check-in today. So if you guys remember, last week I believe I used Cherry City Shave Products Pineapple Slush. And I gave it a tier 2 review on my scale, which means that it's a workable lather, it's a good lather. You know, it's not gonna not lather like some soaps that we've all used. But there were just a couple things not there to make it tier 1. Now the distinguishing factor between tier 1 and tier 2 for me is tier 1 is a soap that I'll blind buy any scent they come out if I think it's gonna work. Tier 2 means that I'm going to be a little bit more selective. I want to kind of smell it first. I want to understand, you know, read more reviews, have a better understanding. I'm not going to run out there and just buy this day one drop of release. Tier 3, I'm not buying. I mean, it's flop, so to speak. I mean, the scent has to be so crazy good that I will risk it, type of a thing. So anyways, this is going to be fairly quick, but if you remember, I said the pineapple slush was firm. I mean, I'm pushing down on it, and it is firm, okay? Let me show you. Today, I'm using the sample that they included in my purchase, one of the samples, and it is Oatmeal Stout. This was the best smelling out of the samples and the soap puck that I bought. And you can see, I've already scooped some out. Soft. I mean, soft. I looked online, which they sell both ways. They sell on his website and they sell through Etsy. The ingredients are the same. So, again, ingredients, because it's not listed on the sample, obviously. Stearic acid, coconut oil, lard, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, sunflower oil, castor oil, olive oil, shea butter, bentonite clay, fragrance. This one has menthol. This one did not. That's the only difference I can discern. I wouldn't think, and again, I'll leave this up to our resident soap makers, the two vendors that we have on right now, or Chris, one of the fellow owners. Would menthol make a puck hard? I'm at a loss here, guys. So, if the owner, I haven't lathered this one up yet, so I don't know if it's going to perform better or whatnot, but if the owner's willing to reach out, come on, respond on this video, or email me even, and I'll update the people. chad@theshavingcadre.com. So I'm curious, what the difference is here. I mean, this type of stuff interests me. I think it's cool, but how is one hard and one soft? I think it's interesting. So I've put the sample that you guys saw that I scraped out some of it into my Captain's Choice lathering bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and lather this up. So first I did bloom it a tiny bit because I like to apply bloom as pre. So I'm going to post that. Yeah, that was a mosquito bite. Oh, frustrating. Okay, anyways, let's get this on. I did get a haircut. I always go super short, especially this time of year because it's so hot. I'm getting ready to referee football, having to wear the hat. I want it short. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, I'm using my Envy Shave U-brush today. I will say, out of the little sample tin, it was a 4 out of 5, but now I'm holding it like down here. Lathering, this soap's a 5 out of 5 on the scent strength. This scent strength is awesome. And look, it's getting that pastiness. I can still see some bubbles that, according to Chris from the comment on the last video, are most likely from the olive oil and his soap making experience. He also said he was going to play, I got to add more water to this. I think I put too much soap sample in here. He's going to play around with menthol and adding it at different stages of the soap making process, whatever that means, and see what he thinks it does. Because according to him, in my last video I said I wonder if it's the menthol that was causing the problems, and the reason why I didn't attribute it to the olive oil is because the olive oil was pretty low down on there, and the times when I've had olive oil affect soaps, olive oil has been high up on the ingredient list. I'm going to say this right now. I am even more at a loss now. This lather is consistently different than what I had with the pineapple slush. I am so confused. I really hope the owner reaches out to me and helps me solve this mystery. I mean, look. I mean, it's a little thin side, but I mean, this is better than what I had last time. I do see some bubbles, but I don't think anything that I won't be able to work through. Let's apply this to the face. Let's get going. So if you guys might have noticed, the sideburns are brought up. I always tell them when I go in for a haircut, put them up right past the mid-ear. And the reason is because as they grow, when they get to the bottom of the ear, it's time for me to go in for another haircut. I'm gonna sneeze, I can feel it coming. So if there's a random pause, that's why. Oh, maybe hitting the pause button. Ugh. Been so hot here, guys. Oh my gosh. It's not cooling down at night. We're still in the 80s at night. Hundreds during the day. It's horrible. Okay. I am so confused. I don't even know what to say. Okay. All right. I'm using the Razor Rock SLOC, which is their version of a double open cone, with the Gillette 7 o'clock yellow, which I believe is called the sharp edge or the super edge or something like that. So, guys, I don't know. I can already tell this soap is performing better. What is it? Is it the menthol in the other one? Are the ingredients actually different? I am so confused. Because the pineapple slush came in puck form, loosely placed in that tin, and I had to press it in to fill in the edges. Which, you know, I mean, it's not hard to do, but it took effort. It wasn't as soft consistently like this was, like I showed you at the beginning of this video. I am so confused. All right, doing this real quick. Why I didn't use my towel right here, but whatever. I could buy a full tub of this oatmeal stout based off of scent alone, regardless if my rating changes. I think I see a purchase in my future. So with DEs, I usually do what's called a 2.5 pass. And I have a traditional beard mapping, which is nice for me. So I go with the grain, against the grain, and then my half pass is just cleanup. And I can usually get to VBS. I'll go a full 3 passes. Sometimes. But I'm trying to get to church today on time. And my wife needs the bathroom. She's like, "You're gonna record?" She wanted to quickly shower, and I said, "It won't take me long." Oh man, I mean, it feels slicker. And I've been shaving for 4 years like this. I do not think it was me just not lathering the pineapple slush correctly. There's no way. I mean, I don't think so. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I've got a little bit right here and a little bit right here. I can't do it today. Here's why. I'm gonna lather this. The pineapple slush. We're doing both side by side real quick. I'm going to grab a brush that's similar. Do you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. I used my Envy shave that has the tuxedo knot in it. You guys saw the lather. I'm going to wet my Razor Rock barrel, which is the same, similar type of knot. We're going to do a quick palm lather. Okay. Lathering the pineapple slush. Again. I need to have both of these lathers side by side to figure out what's going on. I'm heading down because it's in one of those tins and I'm flinging lather everywhere. I've got to prove my case in point that there is something different about these two soaps. Again, the menthol smell. I'm getting it off the puck. A little bit of pineapple. But if it was scented like the oatmeal stout, we'll baby. Okay, I'm gonna wet my palm so it's easier to, so I'm starting with like a semi-slick surface, just like I would my face. And let's build this lather. A little bit of water. Just gonna add it to the brush. There we go. Okay. Okay. This is pretty much what I shaved with the other day. Little airy. It did the same thing. I mean, look. I'm just going to squeeze it out of the brush here. Some of it. Bubbles. Yes, it's slick. It goes on. It doesn't really play the disappearing act. But it's thin. It lacks cushion. That's where I knocked it down on, right? cushion. Slickness was good. Residual was okay, if I remember correctly. I knocked it on lathering and latherability for these reasons. Okay, that's pineapple slush. This lather's been sitting. Oatmeal stout. Different consistency off the puck. Everything. I just scooped it out of the sides of the Captain's Choice. Lather that has been sitting already, I can tell. Thicker. Look. Can't see through it as well. What is going on here? Look at that. This is good soap. This right here, this lather would normally be a tier 1. Like box 4 or 3 lather. Not elite yet. I mean, there's still a couple things. It's still a little bubbly, a little bit more bubbly than I would like to be considered elite or in the higher end of the tier 1. But it's got that slickness that I want. It's got the residual. It's got the cushion. This is one I would use with a straight razor. I think I said I wouldn't use the other one with a straight razor. What is this? Or I said I wouldn't want to going forward. Okay. Here's where I'm at. Cherry City Shave Products is a tier 2 box 5 company right now to me. It's a good soap. It's a good company. It's a good product. Overall, I'm not going to bump this up into the tier 1 though, because I can't. Using multiple soaps from him, I can't do that reasonably, because I'll just be honest. For whatever reason, I'm having lack of consistency across different products that he has. Right? This oatmeal stout, I've got some other soaps I got to work through, but when I'm done with that, so in about probably a month's time, I'll be ordering a puck. The scent is that good. The scent's that good. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That's my shave. I did a second that, so I'm going to apply a little bit of witch hazel. I'll show you the aftershave I'm using, but I'm not going to do it on camera because I'm going to be nice and let my wife in here. So I'm just going to get the witch hazel going. I'm going to use, today, I wanted to use my Avon Windjammer. This is an awesome aftershave. My bottle's practically still full. You can see the line up here. That's what I'm going to use as aftershave today. So the questions out there, guys, if you've used Cherry City Shave Works, are you experiencing the same problem? I think it would be cool if somebody else was willing on the forum to just pick up the samples. So I'm going to mail some of these out, but if you're willing to, go buy some of the samples and just tell me if you're coming to the same conclusion that I am. And the owner, again, of Cherry City Shave Works, reach out to me, let me know if I'm crazy, you know, what's the deal here, if you're willing to. I'd love to chat with you. I've interacted with you a little bit. I think your company's great. And I love this scent, so I want to get more of that. My email is chad@theshavingcadre.com. And then open invitation to everybody. Come join us. We're growing quickly. I mean, we're 3.5 months now, almost 4 months here soon. 4 months, I think, actually. I'll have to double check. We're on about almost to the 100 mark. We've got over 80 members. We've, at any given day, we have over 50 active on the website. We're growing quickly, and it's just going to keep growing. So it's a great site. So please join us at www.theshavingcadre.com, and I hope you all have a great Sunday. Hopefully this is up on Sunday. Have a good day, guys.